Assalamualaikum and a pleasant day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Atif bin Md.Ladin with student ID 2025625568, and with me is my groupmate Muhammad Adib Afandi bin Azmanyazi with student ID 2025499318. Now, here is our presentation outline. We will go through five main sections. First, the introduction, followed by the background. Next, we will look at development initiatives, then SWOT analysis and major impacts. Finally, we will wrap up with our conclusion. So, let's start with the first part. Let's start with the introduction. The development of Putrajaya under Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad was one of Malaysia's most important national projects. Launched in the 1990s, it was built as the new federal administrative capital to reduce congestion in Kuala Lumpur and make government operation more efficient. It also supports Malaysia's vision to become a modern, developed country through world-class infrastructure and urban planning. In this presentation, we will look at how Putrajaya has boosted public sector efficiency, attracted investment, created jobs, and driven economic growth. Now, let's dive into the development of Putrajaya under Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Putrajaya was developed as Malaysia's new federal administrative capital with the main goal of supporting efficient governance, reducing congestion in Kuala Lumpur, and driving our nation forward towards Vision 2020. First, it was officially established in 1995 under leadership of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Second, it enjoys a very strategic location, sitting right between Kuala Lumpur and KLIA for excellent connectivity. Third, it was built to relocate federal government ministries and agencies so we can improve work efficiency and ease overcrowding in the capital city. Fourth, it is designed as a smart garden city, an intelligent, modern, and sustainable space with, with advanced infrastructure, green surroundings, and a high quality of life. And finally, it stands as a key part of the Vision 2020 initiative aimed at transforming Malaysia into a fully developed nation with strong institutions and world-class facilities. Let's move on to the background. Putrajaya was developed by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad in the 1990s as Malaysia New Federal Administrative Centre. This project was aimed to reduce congestion and overcrowding in Kuala Lumpur. It was also designed to centralize government ministries and agencies in one single location. This development fully supported Malaysia Vision 2020 agenda for modernisation. Putrajaya was carefully planned as an intelligent garden city that combines advanced technology and environmental sustainability, plus its strategic location right between Kuala Lumpur and KLIA greatly enhanced accessibility and administrative efficiency. Now, let's look at the background of Putrajaya and its development under Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. First, Putrajaya was developed in the 1990s as Malaysian Federal Administrative Centre as part of the effort to modernise our government system. Second, it was built to reduce congestion in Kuala Lumpur. Before this, most government offices were based in Kuala Lumpur causing heavy traffic and limited space. Third, it centralised all federal ministries and agencies in one place to improve coordination, communication, and work efficiency between departments. Next, this project is a key part of Vision 2020 to help Malaysia become a modern, developed nation with better governance. Next, it follows the Intelligence Garden City concept, blending modern technology with green space, legs, and environmental care. Lastly, its strategic location between Kuala Lumpur and KLIA boosts accessibility and strengthens its role as our central administrative hub.
Then, let's first look at the positive impacts on the left. First, it vastly improved the efficiency of government administration. moving ministry out of overcrowding and into a single centralized hub allow for much better coordination between departments. Second, this strategic relocation successfully reduced heavy traffic congestion and urban crowding in Kuala Lumpur. Third, the massive scale of construction create an immediate job opportunities for local citizens in engineering, architecture, and building sector. Fourth, it boosts overall economic growth, attracting local and foreign investment to the region and expanding commercial activities into areas like Cyberjaya. The fifth, with its striking Islamic architecture and organized layout, Putrajaya became a powerful symbol of Malaysia's modernization and national pride. Finally, for the people living there, it enhanced the quality of life by providing an intelligent garden city complete with clean environments, public parks, and also a modern facilities. Now, we transition to the right side, which is the negative impacts. However, if we turn our attention to the right side of the slide, the development also faced a notable negative impacts and criticism. First, the project incurred extremely high development costs involving billions of ringgit. This sparked intense public criticism over government spending priorities. Many argue this massive fund should have gone toward education, healthcare, or developing rural areas that still lack basic facilities. Third, the scale of the project caused immediate environmental impacts. Mass landing clearing disturbed the original ecosystem and transformed forests into a concrete structure. Fourth, early residents face several public transportation limitations. A lack of efficient early transit forced a heavy dependence on private vehicles, which paradoxically caused peak hour traffic jams. The few negative impacts were the high living and housing costs made a certain residential zones too expensive for lower income groups. And lastly, the city has been criticized for limited social and cultural vibrancy because it is primarily an administrative hub populated by government employees. The street often became quiet and lacks the lively nightlife found in major multicultural cities. Now, let's jump into the recommendation, where Putrajaya is now ongoing a success as a symbol of Malaysia progress. We must implement five keys forward-looking to the enhancement. To transform mobility, we must expand rail and bus routes and solve last mile connectivity to drastically cut down car reliance and traffic congestion. Second is to boost economic diversity. Putrajaya needs to transition into a bustling hub by actively welcoming private companies, tech business, and also creative sectors to drive job creation. Third, advanced smart governance. We should pilot cutting-edge e-governance by integrating AI and data analytics into a decision-making and also launch a seamless one-stop citizen service. Fourth recommendation, prioritize the environment. We must heavily invest in green tech and renewable energy to keep Putrajaya true to its original identity as a sustainable garden city. And lastly, to empower the community. Finally, we must actively involve local citizens, civil servants, and also business owners in the decision-making process to foster a unified community. So, in conclusion, while visionary leadership built Putrajaya, it is sustainable execution and community integration that will carry it into the future. Now, let's look at the transformational and visionary leadership of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. First, transformationally leadership is evident in his capacity to drive large-scale national change. The establishment of Putrajaya was not just a logistic decision, but a deliberate move to secure Malaysia's long-term global competitiveness. A vision nearly mirrored in the shared national goals of the Vision 2020 initiative. Second, he displayed a strong visionary leadership. By definition, visionary leaders identify future opportunities and mobilize resources toward long-term milestones. Despite the heavy criticism he received regarding the massive cost and feasibility of creating a world-class administrative capital, his determination allowed him to successfully pursue this strategic objective in the face of opposition and uncertainty. Also, the achievement-oriented leadership and also the conclusion. Finally, his administration fits the achievement-oriented leadership model. This style emphasized measurable outcomes, infrastructure development, and national competitiveness. We can see the definitive success of the result-driven focus through the completion of mega projects that define modern Malaysians, most notably Cyberjaya, the North-South Expressway, the Petronas Twin Towers, and also the Putrajaya itself. So in conclusion, Putrajaya stands as a physical testament to a leadership style that balance transformational vision with an unyielding commitment to national progress. To wrap up this presentation, Putrajaya stands as one of the greatest achievements of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad tenure. It successfully modernized Malaysia's administrative structure by cleanly separating the federal government from the busy commercial clutter of Kuala Lumpur. Although the mega project faced heavy public criticism early on due to its massive financial expenditure and initial transportation limits, it ultimately achieved its vision. It grew into a highly efficient, high-tech, and eco-friendly garden and intelligent city. Today, Putrajaya is a thriving administrative centre that actively drives economic growth throughout the Southern Klang Valley. Backed by a strong digital network, it is fully a future-ready and capable of adapting to the growing demands of public service. That's all from our group. Thank you for your time and welcome any question you may have.